pitching, obviously about as good as you can hope for.
Yeah, and the defense too. You know, played clean both games, and Matt was first game. Nate, you know, he wasn't near as sharp as he was at Baylor, but pretty darn good. And you know, we got all the confidence in the world in Robbie and Colby back there. But you know, Robbie's coming back from his rehab. He's, you know, command's the last thing to come. He's going to be just fine. But back into the doubleheader on a conference day, you just got to find a way to win. We did.
Where have Matt and Nate improved the most from last year?
Well, Matt's always had great command. His stuff's just taken a little bit of a jump. You know, he looks a little stronger, and he's maintaining his stuff. So with his command and his ability to mix pitches and the stuff being a hair better, I think that's what you're seeing. Nate's made a couple of mechanical adjustments, and he's really been, you know, bought into, you know, maximizing his potential. And I just like where he's at. You can tell he's growing up a lot. He's you know, not getting out of control in certain situations, and just you know, you can talk to him like he's just like a grown up, and he's using that experience.
Matt's philosophy of this year, he said it was a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the tick and stuff. You know, I went, you know, a couple miles an hour. Today he wasn't where he was at Baylor and Texas Tech, but it was still pretty good. But you know, and that's all. You know, stuff plays and stuff wins. And when he can pitch like he can and have stuff, it works.
But some young guys really kind of chip in tonight. Chick kind of coming in and taking advantage of opportunities. Colby, I mean, where do you see from those young guys at this point in the season?
Yeah, they like to compete. You know, Cam was, you know, got a little sideways there early. It was going pretty fast for him, and you know, he had a little time where he wasn't playing, and he just worked his tail off and was trying to get better. He didn't pout and sulk because he wasn't playing, and he was ready when Spencer went down. He came in on Wednesday and was ready to go. And Colby, you know, he was mad that he wasn't going to hit the first few weekends, but with 4 games each weekend, we wanted to make sure that we had enough pitching. So he's starting to get a feel for playing both ways. So he's done a nice job. And, you know, Gunner, I thought, had a couple huge throwouts and one of the fastest base runners in our conference that ended innings, so that was a big deal.
Late in both games, I mean, you needed to figure out the offense in the first game, then the defense in the second game. You talked a little bit about finding ways to win. Did that kind of underscore that, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't, you know, that's the bottom line. We got to find ways to win. And, you know, throughout a season, especially in conference play, you have to do those little things. You know, we got that inning started where we scored 2 runs. Cam gets on and Alex bunts, and Cam sees the open base. We turn it into a first to third. You know, like those type of things. We make plays like that, you have a chance to win. So I just liked how we were aggressive on the bases and just kept scratching and clawing and find a way to score some runs.
You might not get 16 innings out of your first 2 starters every weekend, but how nice is that to kind of be able to work through your bullpen rotation with those guys going as long as they do?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to have a successful season, that has to happen, and you know, they're showing signs of repeating that. I didn't think Nate was, he'll probably say the same thing, was super sharp throughout the game, but again, he just found ways to get out of certain situations and you know, did a nice job. But yeah, going forward, to have that on Friday and Saturday gives us a fighting chance.
Is that a pretty tentative time tomorrow with the weather?
I'm going to go look at it, but I'd be surprised if we play tomorrow. I think we'll go for Sunday. I think the weather looks better there, but I haven't made that official announcement yet.
How much better does this thing set you up, given what Matt and Nate did as far as that Sunday or Saturday?
I don't think it really matters what they did. You know, that's, you know, anytime you can get, you know, into a couple ball games in a row and a doubleheader on Friday, Saturday, and weekend, whatever it is, it helps out a ton. So yeah, I mean, it all starts on that bump out there. We know that, and they did a nice job today.
Anything new with Spencer?
I mean, he's in a walking boot, and I have no idea how long he's going to be out. So just thankfully nothing was broken, but we just have to take it day by day, week by week, whatever that is.
What does it mean to start 2-0 in conference?
Better than 0-2, I guess, but you know, there's a long ways to go, and you know, this is every year the conference is just an absolute grind. I mean, it's so there's 2 games separate you from probably 2nd place to 8th place or 9th place, and now you're making the tournament. So every time you get a win, we'll take it.